weekend. And yeah, I don't think I would go there when it's that crowded, but hopefully summer next year or before summer when it's not as crowded. But anyway,
It's really different for everyone. Like sometimes, like my brother, for example, when he gets emotional or when he feels something, he goes to Minecraft.
woo,
He goes to
nice.
Minecraft and
Yeah.
he creates worlds, and like it really depends on how he's feeling that time. It's really about creation.
Galing,
You know what I
galing,
mean?
galing.
So,
So to everyone
yeah.
listening, yeah, that's coming from Nadine herself. You have to find your own avenue, your own platform on how you
Yeah.
can best express yourself.
Yeah.
What I also love about Wait For Me, Nadine, is the different aesthetic, diba? From Wildest Dreams na medyo makulay and everything. Ito,
Yeah.
almost black and white everything.
Black and white.
Diba?
Yeah.
The posters, the music video, what does that symbolize? Is there anything behind that?
It's really just because it takes out parang it helps you focus more on the emotions rather than the visuals. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, the visuals are really good. I mean, it's Zoopraxy, and that's what they do best. But then at the same time, because there's no color, you see more of the emotions than the visual. That's how Hans, our creative director, that's what he was how do I say it? That's what he was explaining to us before. That's why he wanted it in black and white, because pretty much like when it comes to like the aesthetic and the overall look, it's really a collaboration between
Okay.
the directors, the creatives, and the artists as well. So we really wanted it to be raw. We wanted people to notice more of the emotions rather than the visuals, and like putting it in black and white is, I guess,
Perfect.
the best way.
Yeah, it makes so much sense. It makes so much sense. I was
Yeah.
reading a lot of the comments on YouTube, and they were all parang focused on your vocals. Like majority
Yeah.
of them were talking about how you sing, how you did the song. Diba? Not as much on the visual side this time. So makes so much sense. It makes so much sense. So
Yeah.
props to your creatives team. Ang galing nun.
Yeah.
Right? What about you,
Yeah,
Nadine?
they're the best.
Out of all of the comments, out of all of the feedback that you received for this song, what do you think stood out the most? Ano hindi mo makakalimutan na?
I'm trying to remember all of the comments that I read actually, because I haven't really been super active on social media lately. It's just because like birthday week,
Yeah.
so like I had other stuff to. There's other stuff that I needed to do. I needed to what do you call it? Kind of like take care of my parents my family when they were there, like shoots and all that. But I guess it's really just that this is a new Nadine people are seeing. You know, it's more raw. It's more I'm trying to find the right words. It's different. I mean, before it was like all just like what I was saying earlier. It was more on the positive side, and now I'm getting more comfortable talking about things that are hard to talk about. And this is not just with a song per se. It's like everything in general. I
Life.
started being more vocal about politics.
Yeah.
Started being more vocal about a lot of other stuff. Like I've been vocal about mental health, but now it's like I feel like I'm more courageous when it comes to talking about it. So it's just that I'm bearing like everything and not being afraid to show what it is that I am, and what I'm going through.
And it
So
feels
I
good.
think it's just more of that. Yeah,
And it feels good. Diba?
because-
Parang
yeah.
this is it. This is me. You know?
Yeah,
I wanted
take it
to
or leave
get,
it.
yeah, to get in depth. Just 2 lines from the song. You can do your own thing while I do some work on me. What is that? Yung some work on me. What were you pertaining to?
Well, like what I said earlier, I didn't write the song, but like how I understood the song was that I need to grow. Like you can grow on your own, but at the same time, I also need to grow like on my own. Because there's this saying that while you're in a relationship, like you see your partner shed um, so many times. You know, like we always change. So, because I've talked to, I have a tita who I always talk to, Tita Cindy. So she's pretty much who held my hand last year when I was going through a lot of stuff. And she was saying that there are a lot of versions of ourselves, like of the people around us, and we're constantly changing. We're never the same person within, I don't know, even minutes, you know? Like you change all the time. You shed your own self every time. So it's just growing. Pretty much.
Growing.
And learning new things and discovering a lot of things about yourself. Yeah.
Not just in music, diba? Not just in music.
Not
may
just
it
in
be
music, in
life. In life, in general.
Yeah, in life.
Yeah, shout out Tita
yeah.
Cindy. Shout out Tita Cindy. You're the MVP. You're the MVP.
Tita Cindy's the best, I swear to God.
Last few questions, Nadine.
Yeah,
at such a young age, you achieved so much. You've done all the movies, all the concerts, all the movies. What is on your bucket list na hindi mo pa nagagawa? Na yun talaga yung number one on your list.
Yeah, well, this. I'm slowly getting into the, I guess, into the business scene, but we'll see. I still have a lot of things that I need to learn about it. You know, like getting into business is kind of crazy, difficult. It's nerve-wracking as well.
Different.
But yeah, I'm really looking forward to launching. I'm not sure if you've heard of Mind You. So it's a platform that I recently invested in. Pretty much what it does is that it makes, what do you call it? It's for mental health, pretty much.
Wow.
It makes all the therapists, psychiatrists, psychologists, like all the people who work for the betterment of mental health more accessible to Filipinos.
Wow.
Just because you know, because of the pandemic, a lot of people are going through a lot of stuff mentally, emotionally as well. Everyone is struggling, and this is a fact. Just because I've seen a lot of my friends struggle, I've seen a lot of my friends go through it, and they always ask me like, "How do you do it?" I mean, I'm not a therapist. I'm not, you know, I'm not be a psychiatrist or anything. I'm not a doctor, but in my own little way, I get to help them and just give them advice on how they can like breeze through it pretty much. But yeah, with Mind You kasi, it'll make it more accessible.
Yeah.
And here kasi, like it's hard. Like it's still a stigma.
Yeah.
You know, when you talk about depression, when you talk about anxiety, when you talk about anything that's related to mental health, there are still people that say na parang that's just in your head.
Yup.
I've been told that a lot. There's this one instance even na parang because this person was asking me why I decided to move to Siargao, and I said, well, because it's good for my mental health. I feel like life is more simple here. I feel at peace here. I'm close to nature. And then that person just told me, but like for your mental health, you're not crazy. So I'm like, exactly, right? You don't sound crazy naman. Yun yung sinabi niya. So I'm like, I wasn't really sure how I was gonna respond to it, but
Okay.
a lot of people are still, how do I say it? Are still oblivious to what mental, these things are.
And that's perfect
when it
because
comes
even for those who are experiencing some issues, they won't know it. Di nila alam saan pupunta. They don't know
I didn't know.
who to talk to. They don't know who to reach out to. Not everyone has a Tita Cindy. Diba? Not
That's
everyone
true.
has a friend.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh.
And when I was younger, I was going through a lot of it just because, how do I say it? It's just I didn't know what it was. I was going through it. I would always get anxiety, and then I would always beat myself up just because. I remember telling myself na parang, why are you overthinking? Like, this is so stupid. Like, you're just making things difficult for you. Like, stop doing this. This isn't right. As a kid, I started experiencing anxiety when I was, I think, around 14 years old. I was a breadwinner. I'm not, and I'm proud to say that I am.
Yeah.
But being a breadwinner at that early age, it's a huge responsibility. And it was always like at the back of my head because I was also homeschooled. I would always tell myself, na man, like if only my life was more simple and I could just like go to high school, like go to prom. Like
Yeah.
I was young. I didn't really know.
Yeah.
I didn't really know any better, so I was telling myself that. I wish I had friends. I wish like I could go to prom, go to all these fairs because I missed it. I didn't go to high school.
Mhm.
So like a lot of things that were going through in my head that that were like I didn't deserve it because like I was given this I was put in this situation because I've been bad, like this is karma. There are a lot of things, and as a 14-year-old, that's a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
Diba? Those are heavy stuff, and the
Okay.
thing is, back then I didn't really know, like I was an overthinker kasi, like growing up. Like even until now, I'm an overthinker, but now that I know, I acknowledge it. But before, it was just really bad. Like I would just get nervous, have panic attacks, and still blame myself for experiencing or for having an episode just because I didn't know what it was. Like my parents didn't, I wasn't really open about it, about what I was feeling. Like sometimes I would just like go in my room and start crying, and I don't know why. So it was really difficult for someone who's that age. That's why now I'm really pushing it forward, just because I want people to acknowledge it. I want people to be more sensitive when talking about these things, and I don't want people to be afraid of it or ashamed of it.
Dude, this is very heartwarming, to hear this from you. It just proves how strong you are. It proves how hard you really work to be where you are now, and we salute you for that. We
Thank you.
sobrang I'm literally getting goosebumps. I don't know if you can see it. I'm getting goosebumps. Full circle, from that 14-year-old
Yeah.
Nadine who was experiencing it ngayon with Mind You. You're the ones,
Yeah.
because we don't know how many kids are going through that, diba? So with
Yeah.
Mind You, wow,
Yeah.
my hair is raising.
Yeah.
I'm a
I
little
think it's
speechless,
also
but
yeah. I think it's also just because I also have a 14-year-old sister. And my brother who passed away a couple of years back because of depression as well. That's why when my brother passed away, that's when I really told myself that I have to try and do something, or at least like be more open about what it is that I'm going through, and not like make people aware, pretty much, just to spread awareness.
woo!
Yeah.
Wow, Nadine, thank you so much for sharing that. We really appreciate it, and please know that we're here. We're here to support you in whatever endeavor that is. May it be music, may it be your businesses, your future business ventures. We're here to support
Thank
you.
you.
Good luck. Good luck.
Thank
And
you.
kill it, yo. Last thing, para
Yeah, sige.
ma-intrigue yung iba sa
Okay.
sa Siargao natin, diba? What are the top 3 things to do in Siargao for Nadine?
Oh my God! Of course, like first would be surfing.
Surfing.
Definitely, like that's a no-brainer. Surfing for sure. Second is to go up north and just like go on an adventure. And then third, what is my third? Oh my God, Sev.
Wait, what's that?
Sev. It's a spot in Siargao where they serve kilawin or ceviche. It's really good. Like, yeah, definitely those are my top 3.
Damn, okay, dude. I'm excited, man. Tagal ko na hindi naka-Siargao.
You should
I'm
go.
excited.
You should
Yeah,
go.
for sure. Next year, book it. Nadine, again, thank you so much. Before we let you go, do you have a message for all of the listeners tuned in?
Yeah, of course. I just want to thank everyone for staying with us, and to all of the fans who have already, listened to the song, watched the music video. Pretty much everyone who supported Wait For Me. Maraming salamat. I can't wait for you guys to see all the other projects that we're working on. It's really something very exciting. And I hope that, everything goes back to normal because I can't wait to see everyone again. Just having fans day or parties with all of your supporters. So I wish it'll happen soon. So yeah, thanks everyone for tuning in.